time since I've been on the stage. 15 years since my last holding drumsticks. But anyway, I usually ad-lib this, but I was told by my writers I need to go by the book. So anyway, many people do know me and a lot of you don't. I'm Leo's dad, Ernie. Pleasure. Tonight, me and my wife, my family, and all of you come to remember the free-spirited, fun-loving, and adventurous young man 5 years ago, plus a few months, was taken from us tragically by a cop in Thailand.
You can zoom right in on him too.
Yeah, I did.
5 years ago, my son decided to take adventures of his lifetime to travel to Thailand. After being captivated by his adventure the first time, he decided he would go again and return home prior to Melissa, which is his twin sister's wedding in August. My son left Vancouver on the 29th and flew to Thailand, arriving January 2nd. After contacting us and letting us know that he was safe, after ending our conversation, he left us with the words, "I love you guys. See you soon." We were contacted January 6th, me and my wife, while we were sitting at the kitchen table by one of our police officers here in Calgary. He said, "Your son has been murdered by an off-duty police officer. He was shot twice in results of an altercation between a friend of his, which was this Carly Resnick, and her boyfriend." So the boyfriend and her were arguing when Leo got in the midst of it. The police officer left the scene after murdering my son and shooting the girl about 2 inches away from her heart. She did go down. After turning himself in about 24 hours later, he was let out 28 days on bail by the Pi Police Department. And I got that information while I was in Europe, and I'm telling you, it devastated me when I heard it. Actually, when I was in Italy, I heard that he got arrested, and I was very happy. Then 28 days I got called again, and they let him out. "Well, have a nice day," I said. After being charged with the murder of his wife, he killed his wife 3 years after he killed my son. He got charged with life imprisonment, which was 50 years and then condoned to 25, which is still life imprisonment. He currently remains in jail, although relieved by his arrest and sentenced the family. I currently continue to obtain justice for my son. Most wonder why the arrest sentence isn't enough for us. And in response to that, I tell you, all of you, the loss of another life to put a man in a position is not justice for my son. Obviously not. Like his wife, my son did not deserve to lose his life in the hands of a man with a pistol and a happy trigger finger. His wife murdered is not a victory for my family. And I hope it's not a victory for you guys. Justice for Leo Foundation continues, and we are doing many things with the contributions that we are getting. The trial stands now, and I'll make it very short. We've had about 7 or 8 trials with the judge. They have off months in Thailand. 1 month they have a court date. The next month they go on holidays. The next month they come back, they have a court date. But anyway, thank you. But the last case is coming up May 11th, if I'm not mistaken, or May 7th. And I get this report from a good source in Thailand that everything was a cover-up. The captain of this sergeant that killed Leo and shot the girl, it was covered all up, which was very frustrating and made me very angry, because I wasted a lot of money here when they could have put this guy away a long time ago. But anyway, this trial that's coming up will tell me if he's going to be sentenced to death, because they do have a death penalty, or if he gets another 25 or 50 years. And I hope either or I am satisfied, and I hope you guys will be too.
We love you.
My son is one of a kind, and I mean it, he is. Certainly made it known. He walked the beat of his own drum. Well, he walked the beat of my drum, I'm telling you, because he was a good kid. My son always made it clear, and he was a lover, not a fighter, and that was for sure. He loved his family, his friends, all of you people. I know he's here. I know he's here. And I'm sure he's saying, Dad, what the hell, hurry up. He loved the women, especially the older ones. He was funny that way. Yet he was sometimes shy. He would help anyone in any situation. He would debate oldest topics, ranging from implants in your head, computer chips, secret societies, conspiracies, and that's happening. Believe it or not, it's happening. It's happening. I couldn't believe it. My son had a great passion for music. We were introduced to the blaring through the bedroom walls. Leo, turn it down. He would sing as loud as he could. And his famous air drums, believe it or not, which I can take a little bit of credit for it, because when I used to play, he used to watch. But the only thing is, he didn't like my style, because I'm Latin American and jazz, and he was heavy metal. Although my son never took and participated in any instrument, he was caught always singing along with a song. My son loved all types of music, however favored heavy metal. Introduced first to a band called the Misfits. Not only did he get the experience from every song blasting through our house walls, my wife had to dust posters off the Misfits memorabilia. My son has also made known to us that he would always remain a Misfits fan by showing up with Misfits skulls and Crossbones logo tattooed on his arm. You can understand being here, what an honor it is to be present of the individuals who helped shape and inspire my son. Leo graduated from Columbia College in sound engineering.
We love you.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that diploma. I said, now maybe I can have him work for me. I doubt it. Because I wasn't heavy metal. for what he and his little touch of music history, or at least to make himself a part of it, come to think about it now. He traveled with the Pindalls and helped set up for all their performances. He truly loved every aspect of the music industry. My son remained a true fan to the bands he loved. He went to all the concerts he could and would plead with his twin sisters to help pitch in for the next upcoming festival or concert that he knew that he didn't have enough money to afford it. So his sisters would help him. His loyalty as a fan never wavered. This also included remaining the #1 fan of the Pindalls. My son loved the band and the members who were part of it. For a kid who wasn't actually a band member, he made sure to memorize every song, every chord. He made sure he was always up front, waving his arms and flipping that hair that was orange and whatever color up and down. Having Michael Graves and the Pindalls performing, and the Frightensteins, and the End of the Empire tonight would be a dream come true for Leo John. Thanks. I'd like to close up with just a really short thing here. I would like to thank #1, James Marshall. I'd like to thank Todd Lacharte. He's out in the front there, I think, collecting our tickets, for helping James. We'd like to thank also Michael Graves and his group for coming down to Calgary and doing the concert. The Pindalls that are coming up next. And making this all happen. I miss my son. Believe me, I do. Thank you. 5 years, long time without going to see someone. But tonight, I know he's with us. On that note, I'll pass it back to James. Thank you.